Naruto, Fairy Tail, One Piece. For many years, these famous stories have garnered over millions of readers, fans, spin-offs, games, and most importantly, have been in charge of this video's topic, the power of friendship. We're all aware of the power of friendship line used in modern media as a means to point out a story filled with plot armor, nonsensical characters, survival, and eventually flag the series as, okay, this is bullshit. Sit in the corner.
Know your fucking place, trash.
You love it, you hate it, it's always been there. But what if I told you the power of friendship was never meant to be in old or modern shonen? Hello, my name is J17 from the Couch Narcotics crew, and I'm here to tell you that the power of friendship will never work in modern shonen, and maybe never has. Okay, by now you're probably thinking, this nigga crazy. But stay with me, class, stay with me. The idea of the power of friendship, at least from what I believe, is an author's way to convey a way more lighter form of storytelling and ensure a character's importance and non-important.
How? Hold on, bro. How?
Remain in the story until it wraps up. What if I told you that the very idea was never meant to be there until the birth of the series mentioned at the beginning of the video? What if I told you before all of that, there always has been stories that functioned rather better without the power of friendship formula? What if I told you there was a series with straightforward yet sometimes simple characters? A series where the villains are just flat out evil because they can and just are, and where heroes' survival breeds an air of uncertainty and sometimes almost impossibility, to the point where mere talk just won't cut it. But instead, our brave heroes have no choice but to eliminate the villains in sometimes brutal and in a cold-blooded way, but make it look badass. That series is Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z is a manga and anime series that's part of the iconic Dragon Ball media franchise. It's a series to the original Dragon Ball series and follows the adventures of Son Goku in his adult life as he defends Earth against powerful villains, including aliens, androids, and magical creatures. Throughout the series, Goku and his friends face numerous challenges, battles, often pushing them to their limits and beyond. One of the defining aspects of Dragon Ball Z is its epic battles, intense training arcs, and dramatic power-ups. The series consists of several arcs, including Saiyan Saga, Goku's battle against Saiyans, powerful warriors from another planet. Frieza Saga, Goku's epic battle against Frieza, a ruthless and powerful racist tyrant. Cell Saga, Goku's battle against Cell, powerful androids created to destroy Goku, mind you. And the Majin Saga, Goku's battle against Majin Buu, a magical being with incredible powers. And what's funny about this series came way before Naruto, Fairy Tail, and One Piece, just as famous, if not more, yet there isn't an ounce of the power of friendship here. Dragon Ball Z has become a cultural phenomenon, inspiring numerous adaptations, including movies, video games, and even a sequel series, Dragon Ball Super. Its impact is definitely felt across the anime and manga world, and still is felt today, many considering it a classic and an influential series. In the Dragon Ball universe, the heroes often face a moral dilemma when dealing with their enemies. While they may want to show mercy and spare their lives, the nature of the villains and the stakes involved make it almost impossible to let them live. Dragon Ball villains often seek to destroy planet Earth, the universe, and sometimes entire galaxies and dimensions. Allowing them to live would put lives and billions at risk, and the heroes know that. And while I understand and appreciate the power of friendships, and sometimes respect it and its message on how to, it's better to lean and rely on your teammates, in a series like this, Akira Toriyama showed how sometimes that would almost be impossible. These are straight demons. Goku and his friends have been seen in devastating consequences of showing mercy to their enemies, such as Goku's decision to spare Frieza's life, initially led to more suffering and destruction. And that worked in Dragon Ball's favor. The show never intended to show a cut and dry message about how your friends can do anything, you and your friends can do anything. Even in Super, Goku says this himself.
All that power of love stuff seemed kinda silly, but I'm starting to respect what it can actually do. So I hate to say it. For me, there's a better path to power. It's not love. It's fury!
And well, we don't count Super because they tried to pull that shit in the Tournament of Power and just nah. The message behind the power of friendship these days has been watered down, almost to the point where it's hard to draw inspiration from. It's just weird. It doesn't make sense how protagonists can survive certain experiences, and just like I said earlier, it's a way for the author to keep certain characters alive. However, in modern shonen, I've noticed a shift, a new wave of some sorts. Authors nowadays are taking more risks. And when I tell you, I'm all here for that. Gegara Kutami coming in with a fresh new take on the power of friendship just to pump fake on the first quarter and just fucking give us the most traumatic series in shonen, modern shonen. Tatsuki Fujimoto with Chainsaw Man, definitely a way more nuanced form of writing and character stories and fast-paced storytelling. Like, goddamn, slow down, part 1. Part 2, I love you, part 2. Go watch my video on part 2 if you haven't seen that yet. And Kagurabachi, Katana John Wick. If anything, the more series and manga and anime shows that come out of modern shonen, just doesn't have to be shonen, also just modern anime. These series are becoming more darker, more, I want to say grounded, but yet more realistic in a way. One thing I really appreciate about Gegara Utami's Jujutsu Kaisen is it gave us a very realistic take on how literally 15, 16 to 17-year-old kids facing off against these monsters could really end up bad. I mean, like, if you brought that into a real life situation, no motherfucker surviving that.
No fairy tale! So naive!
What the fuck is that? Bro, tell me. And Kagurabachi, well, as it's still running, it's definitely becoming one of my favorites. Then again, when that shit came out, it became everyone's favorite. But the idea that the power of friendship in modern shonen just does not work. I don't think it works. The fact that I just showed you an example of a series that's decades older, but even back then, one of the most influential series of all time was like, fuck that, I'm gonna create demons. These are not people you can just talk down. Do you think you can sit down, give Kid Buu give you 5 minutes of your time, of his time? Nah, you're gonna die, brother. But it's what I appreciate about the modern shonen nowadays. You kind of like look at it and you think, yeah, honestly, if we put that in a realistic setting, people would actually be casualties all over. Okay, you take that guy, I'm gonna take this guy. You will watch your best friend die in front of you, and there's nothing you can do about it besides cry and probably try to avenge him, eventually causing your death in the end. That was my take on the power of friendship in modern shonen. It won't work. It won't work. People will see right through that. It's watered down and it's getting old. I think fresh new ideas is where shonen should head at. Even anime that's not in shonen. That's why I enjoy series like Vinland Saga, like Vagabond, which I still believe should not have an anime adaptation. I feel like it should remain a manga. It's perfect. It's a masterpiece. Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. But anyway, you guys let me know in the comments what modern shonen has some semblance of the power of friendship, but just doesn't work in this day and age and probably won't last. You guys let me know. I really want to know. Let me know in the comments below. And while you're down there, like, subscribe, Help me support this channel. 160 subs. Let's grow this shit. Become a little gangy, a little community, the Couch Narcotics Squad, and yeah, stay easy. And new videos Mondays and Fridays, at least Mondays and Fridays. Keep an eye out for that. Love y'all.